Hey coin lovers and treasure hunters. Welcome back to globalcoinnews.to, a journey into the fascinating world of United States Monticello 5-cent Jefferson nickels, a series of coins that has captured the hearts of collectors for over 8 decades. Today we're diving deep into the most valuable top 10 Jefferson nickels, each unique in its mint mark, historical significance, and condition. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or a curious beginner, this video promises to reveal rare gems that have set the auction market on fire, along with tips to identify them, their current dollar values, and insights into why these coins remain highly sought after. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon, because every detail here could be the key to spotting your next treasure. Stay tuned until the end, you won't want to miss a single detail, so let's get started. First up, we are stepping into the powerful world of American numismatic history with a coin that many people overlook but smart collectors never ignore: the United States Monticello 5-cent Jefferson nickel 1942. Without mint mark, this small piece of metal may look ordinary, especially in dirty circulated condition, but behind that dark surface hides a story of war, change, survival, and rising market demand that is turning heads in today's auction market. If you have one of these coins, you could be holding a high-demand collectible that continues to grow in dollar value every year. To truly understand why the 1942 Jefferson nickel without mint mark is creating excitement, we must travel back to the early 1940s when the United States was entering World War II. The United States Mint was facing metal shortages. Because nickel was a critical material needed for military production, the year 1942 became a transitional year in American coinage. Early in that year, regular composition nickels were struck with 75% copper and 25% nickel, and these coins carried no mint mark if produced in Philadelphia. Later in 1942, the composition changed to the famous Silver War nickels, which featured a large mint mark above Monticello, but the early 1942 without mint mark remains the last of the traditional alloy before the wartime change. This historical transition makes the coin extremely important in the timeline of American currency. The design itself adds even more prestige to the coin. The Jefferson nickel series was first introduced in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel, and it was designed by Felix Schlag, whose artistic vision created a clean, dignified portrait of Thomas Jefferson. On the obverse, Jefferson, the third president of the United States, faces left with the inscriptions "In God We Trust, Liberty," and the date 1942 placed clearly along the rim. On the reverse, we see the iconic image of Monticello, Jefferson's historic Virginia home, centered proudly with the words "E Pluribus Unum, United States of America," and 5 cents surrounding the building. The absence of a mint mark on this early 1942 issue signifies production at Philadelphia, and for many collectors this no mint mark variety carries a special attraction because of its connection to the final standard alloy production before wartime silver issues. Now let us talk about the unique features that make this specific coin in dirty circulated condition so fascinating. The darker tone that many people call dirty is often natural oxidation and decades of real American circulation. Each mark and shade represents history in motion. These coins passed through hands during one of the most dramatic periods in global history, and that alone adds emotional and collectible power even in circulated condition. Strong details in Jefferson's hair, the sharp outline of Monticello columns, and clear readable lettering can significantly increase desirability. Collectors today appreciate originality and natural surfaces, and many prefer coins that have not been harshly cleaned because originality preserves long-term value. Rarity plays a powerful role in collector demand. While millions of 1942 nickels were struck, the transitional year status combined with strong collector interest in wartime-era coinage keeps demand consistently high, especially for well-preserved examples without mint mark. The growing global interest in American coins has also pushed more international buyers into the market, which increases competition at auctions and online sales platforms. When demand rises faster than supply, prices respond positively, and that is exactly what we are seeing with quality 1942 Jefferson nickels. In today's auction market, dollar values vary depending on condition, but the excitement is real. Circulated examples with strong details can sell from $1.8 million up to higher premium ranges, while higher grade uncirculated pieces can command significantly stronger prices, and certified mint state examples have reached impressive levels in competitive bidding environments. The key factor is eye appeal, detail preservation, and originality. Even coins that appear dark or toned can surprise sellers when submitted to major grading services, because collectors value authentic surfaces and strong strikes. For collectors who want to enter this high-demand market, knowledge is power. Always examine the date carefully to confirm 1942 and ensure there is truly no mint mark beside Monticello on the reverse, which confirms Philadelphia production. Look closely at the steps of Monticello, as full step examples carry additional premium. Store the coin in a protective holder to prevent further wear and avoid cleaning it, because natural condition supports long-term appreciation. Consider professional grading if the coin shows Strong detail because certified examples often achieve higher auction results. Patience is also essential because market cycles reward those who hold quality pieces over time. The 1942 Jefferson nickel without mint mark stands as more than just 5 cents. It represents a turning point in American manufacturing during wartime. It carries the image of one of America's founding fathers, and it connects collectors directly to the era when the nation mobilized its resources for global conflict. That powerful combination of history, design, and transitional significance continues to drive demand and confidence in today's coin market. The United States Monticello 5-cent Jefferson nickel 1942 without mint mark, especially in original circulated condition, holds strong collector appeal, growing auction interest, and steady dollar value potential. Keep searching your collections. Next up, we are uncovering a true hidden gem that has been creating serious excitement among collectors and investors across the country. The legendary United States Monticello 5-cent Jefferson nickel 1953 with the mint mark in deep black color shade circulated condition is not just an ordinary pocket change coin. It is a historic masterpiece that continues to rise in attention and demand in today's auction market with impressive dollar value potential. If you have ever searched through old jars of coins or inherited a small collection from family, this could be the moment that changes everything for you. To truly understand the importance of this coin, we must travel back in time to the early 1950s when America was experiencing post-war growth and industrial expansion. The Jefferson nickel series, originally introduced in 1938, replaced the Buffalo nickel and was designed to honor the third president of the United States, Thomas Jefferson. The beautiful portrait on the obverse was created by Felix Schlag, and it quickly became one of the most recognizable designs in American coinage history. By 1953, the Denver Mint was actively producing nickels for circulation, and the D Mint mark, proudly placed on the reverse side, represents the Denver facility that struck millions of coins that year. However, not every coin survived decades of circulation in appealing collectible condition, which is why certain examples stand out strongly today. The unique features of the 1953 D Jefferson nickel are what make collectors pay close attention. On the obverse, you will see the bold left-facing profile of Thomas Jefferson with the inscriptions "In God We Trust" and "Liberty," along with the date 1953 clearly displayed. The sharpness of Jefferson hair details, the clarity of the eye, and the smooth contour of the cheek are all important for determining value. On the reverse side, the iconic Monticello building is centered with strong architectural lines and elegant symmetry. The inscriptions "E Pluribus Unum United States of America" and 5 cents surround the historic estate, creating a balanced and powerful design. The D Mint mark appears to the right of Monticello, confirming its Denver origin. What makes certain circulated examples especially attractive is the natural black color shade that develops over time due to toning and oxidation. This darker appearance gives the coin a dramatic antique character that many collectors find highly desirable because it reflects authenticity, age, and originality. When we talk about rarity and collector demand, the 1953 D Jefferson nickel holds a strong position in the series. While millions were minted, not all pieces remain in collectible condition today. Many coins were heavily used, worn down, or damaged over decades of daily transactions. Finding a circulated example that still retains clear design elements, strong lettering, and an even attractive dark tone is increasingly challenging. Collectors who focus on completing full Jefferson nickel sets actively search for well-preserved 1953 D coins. The demand becomes even stronger for coins that display solid detail on Monticello steps and Jefferson portrait features. In coin shows, online auctions, and dealer inventories, this date continues to attract attention from both beginner collectors and experienced numismatists who recognize its long-term potential. In today's auction market, the value of a 1953 D Jefferson nickel in circulated condition with appealing black toning can vary depending on grade, eye appeal, and overall preservation. Standard circulated examples may start from a $1.5 million, but higher quality circulated pieces with strong detail and attractive original surfaces can reach significantly higher dollar amounts. In extremely well-preserved conditions, prices can rise into double digits, and even higher depending on collector competition. Coins that show exceptional toning, balanced wear, and clear mint mark visibility often command premium prices because collectors appreciate originality and character. Market interest in classic American coins continues to grow, which adds positive momentum to the value outlook of this historic 5-cent piece. For collectors and treasure hunters, there are important tips to maximize success. Always examine the coin carefully under good lighting to evaluate detail on Jefferson hair and Monticello steps. Avoid cleaning the coin because original surfaces and natural toning are highly valued in the numismatic market. Store the coin in protective holders to preserve its condition and prevent further environmental damage. Consider having higher quality examples evaluated by professional grading services to establish authenticity, an official grade which can significantly enhance market confidence and resale value. Patience is key because strong demand often rewards those who hold quality coins over time. The United States Monticello 5-cent Jefferson nickel 1953 with the mint mark in black circulated condition represents far more than a simple piece of metal. It carries the legacy of American history, the artistry of classic coin design, and the thrill of discovery that drives collectors every day. Its rising demand, steady market presence, and timeless design continue to make it a standout coin within the Jefferson nickel series. For anyone passionate about rare coins, this remarkable 5-cent treasure offers excitement, opportunity, and the possibility of impressive dollar value growth in the years ahead. Keep searching, keep collecting, and you may discover that this historic nickel is one of the most rewarding finds in your entire collection. Next up, we are going to explore the remarkable Monticello 5-cent Jefferson nickel from 1952 without a mint mark in circulated condition, a coin that has captured the hearts of collectors around the world and continues to generate excitement in the rare coin market. From the moment you lay eyes on it, you will understand why this nickel is considered not just currency, but a piece of American history that carries with it stories of the past and the artistry of its time. The history of the Jefferson nickel dates back to 1938, when the United States Mint sought to replace the Buffalo nickel with a coin that would honor one of the founding fathers, Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States, and the principal author of the Declaration of Independence. The obverse of this nickel proudly features a dignified portrait of Jefferson designed by sculptor Felix Schlag, a design that has endured through decades, reflecting both elegance and the democratic ideals of the nation. On the reverse side, the coin showcases Jefferson's iconic Monticello estate, a neoclassical masterpiece representing his love for architecture, learning, and innovation. Every detail of Monticello is captured with precision, from the columns to the roofline, creating a miniature work of art that is admired by collectors to this day. The 1952 edition without a mint mark was struck at the Philadelphia Mint and is distinguished by its absence of the P mint mark, which makes it highly sought after by collectors who understand the subtle variations and rarity of mint locations. The features of this coin are both subtle and striking. Its diameter of 21.2 millimeters and weight of 5 grams provide a comfortable feel in the hand, while the copper-nickel composition gives it a silvery sheen that has stood the test of time. The obverse portrait of Jefferson is finely detailed, showing his thoughtful expression and signature hairstyle, while the inscriptions include the words "I in God we trust" and "Liberty," along with the year 1952, all crisply rendered despite the circulation, where the reverse of the coin presents Monticello in remarkable detail with the word "E pluribus unum" proudly displayed above the building in United States of America along the bottom edge, reminding collectors of the coin's enduring national significance. Each feature of the coin carries meaning and tells a story that goes beyond its face value, making it a true collector's treasure. Rarity and condition play a critical role in the demand for this coin. The 1952 Jefferson nickel without mint mark in circulated condition is particularly appealing because it represents a bridge between affordability and collectability. It is common enough that serious collectors can acquire it without paying extreme sums, yet scarce enough that it remains a prized addition to any collection. Coins in circulated condition show natural wear that reflects their journey through history, adding a sense of authenticity and character that pristine coins sometimes lack. The balance of accessibility and rarity has made this nickel highly desirable in auctions and private sales, with collectors actively seeking examples with clear dates and visible details. The circulated condition also allows enthusiasts to appreciate the coin as it was used in everyday life, making it both a historical artifact and an investment. The current market value of the 1952 Jefferson nickel without mint mark varies depending on condition and demand. The circulated examples in good to very fine condition are highly prized and can command prices ranging from $1.7 million depending on the sharpness of the date, and overall eye appeal. Coins with strong strike and minimal wear attract the most attention from collectors and dealers alike. The value is further enhanced by the coin's historical significance and its connection to the iconic Monticello design. The 1952 nickel continues to perform well in the secondary market, and collectors who acquire it today can expect steady interest and potential appreciation in the future. For collectors seeking to acquire this coin, there are several important tips to keep in mind. First, always inspect the coin closely for wear patterns and the clarity of the date. Coins with a fully readable 1952 date are more valuable than those with partial or worn digits. Second, consider purchasing from reputable dealers or auctions where authenticity is guaranteed to avoid counterfeit or altered examples. Third, take note of the coin's overall eye appeal. Even circulated coins with good luster and minimal scratches tend to be in higher demand. Fourth, track the market trends as demand for Jefferson nickels has grown steadily in recent years. Keeping an eye on prices ensures smart buying decisions. Finally, consider building a collection around the Monticello series, as owning multiple dates and variations can significantly enhance the enjoyment and long-term value of your collection. The 1952 United States Monticello 5-cent Jefferson nickel without mint mark in circulated condition is a remarkable piece of history and a highly sought-after collector's item. It offers a perfect blend of artistry, rarity, and historical significance, making it a treasure that appeals to both seasoned collectors and new enthusiasts alike. Its finely detailed design, the enduring portrait of Jefferson, and the iconic Monticello estate provide a tangible connection to American heritage. The coin's current market value reflects its high demand and the ongoing interest from collectors around the world. Owning this nickel is more than holding currency. Next up, we turn our attention to a gem that has captured the hearts of collectors across the nation, the United States Monticello 5-cent Jefferson nickel from 1940, bearing the iconic S mint mark in very fine condition. This coin is not just a piece of metal, it is a tangible connection to history, a silent witness to the era of the 1940s, and a rare opportunity for those who seek to own a piece of American heritage. Imagine holding this nickel between your fingers, feeling the subtle weight and admiring the intricate craftsmanship that has survived more than 8 decades of circulation. The history of the Jefferson nickel is a story of artistry and symbolism. First introduced in 1938 to replace the Buffalo nickel, the design pays homage to Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States, and the author of the Declaration of Independence. The obverse features a dignified portrait of Jefferson, capturing both his intellect and his determination, while the reverse showcases Monticello, his beloved Virginia estate, rendered with remarkable detail. Every line, every curve of Monticello on the nickel speaks to the pride and vision of Jefferson and the dedication of the United States Mint to celebrate the legacy of one of the nation's founding fathers. The 1940 S mint mark signifies that this particular coin was struck at the San Francisco Mint, which adds a layer of distinction and collectability, especially considering the historical context of the United States in the pre-war era. The 1940 S Jefferson nickel is renowned not only for its historical significance but also for its unique features. Collectors will notice the sharpness of Jefferson's profile, the clear depiction of his hairline, and the meticulous details of his attire. On the obverse side, the Monticello on the reverse is equally impressive, with its finely engraved roof lines, windows, and the subtle shadows that give the building a three-dimensional appearance. The lettering United States of America et pluribus unum and the denomination 5 cents are crisp and well-defined, which makes this coin highly desirable. In very fine condition, its original mint luster and the slight patina acquired over decades add to its character, making it a visually appealing treasure that stands out in any collection. Rarity and condition are key drivers of demand in the numismatic market, and the 1940 S Jefferson nickel excels in both areas. While millions of nickels were minted, this specific variant in very fine condition is considerably harder to find. Many coins from this period were lost to circulation, worn smooth, or melted down during wartime metal drives. The surviving specimens with minimal wear and strong details are therefore coveted by serious collectors and investors alike. Owning one is a statement of both taste and foresight, a symbol of understanding the value of historical American coinage and the potential for appreciation in the market. The current market value of a 1940 S Jefferson nickel in very fine condition reflects its rarity and desirability. Prices today can range significantly depending on provenance, but collectors are seeing values from several $1.4 million for coins that exhibit excellent eye appeal and strong detail. This makes it not only a remarkable collectible but also a potentially lucrative investment for those who understand the ebb and flow of the numismatic market and the premium placed on coins with historical significance and exceptional preservation. For collectors seeking to acquire a 1940 S Jefferson nickel, it is essential to focus on authenticity and condition. Buy from reputable dealers, attend coin shows, and carefully inspect the coin for wear and preservation. Avoid impulsive purchases and always verify certification when available. The more knowledgeable you are about mint marks, die varieties, and grading, the better positioned you are to identify a truly exceptional piece. Adding this nickel to your collection is not just a purchase, it is an acquisition of history, a tangible piece of the American story that will be admired for generations. The 1940 S Monticello Jefferson nickel in very fine condition is a crown jewel for any collector. It embodies historical significance, artistic beauty, rarity, and market value all in one small coin. Its presence in a collection elevates the entire assemblage, serving as a reminder of the vision of Thomas Jefferson and the skill of the United States Mint. Its high demand in the collector community and the potential for future appreciation make it an essential piece for anyone serious about numismatics. Every detail tells a story, every coin carries a legacy, and this 1940s nickel stands as a testament to the enduring allure of American coinage and the timeless pursuit of owning a piece of history. Next up, we are uncovering the hidden value and rich history behind the Monticello 5-cent Jefferson nickel 1964 with the mint mark in dirty circulated condition, a coin that holds a remarkable story and continues to captivate collectors across the globe. Imagine holding in your hand a small piece of American history, a coin that has passed through countless pockets, wallets, and drawers, yet retains a unique charm and undeniable value that can turn any casual observer into a passionate collector. The Monticello Jefferson nickel was first introduced in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel, and instantly became a staple of American currency. The 1964 edition marked a transitional period in U.S. coinage history, as it was the final year before the Coinage Act reduced silver content in many coins, and while the nickel itself is composed of a copper-nickel alloy, its design carries forward the iconic tribute to Thomas Jefferson on the obverse, and the Monticello estate on the reverse, which is a symbol of American heritage and ingenuity. The D Mint mark indicates that this particular coin was produced at the Denver Mint, adding another layer of historical significance and collectability. Every detail of the 1964 Jefferson nickel speaks volumes about the artistry and craftsmanship of the era. The obverse features a dignified portrait of Jefferson facing left with finely detailed hair and subtle facial features that have endured decades of circulation. The inscriptions include the words Liberty in a flowing script, and the date 1964, along with the D Mint mark nestled neatly to the right of Jefferson's profile. The reverse showcases Monticello with its neoclassical architecture, including the columns, pediment, and dome standing proudly at the center, surrounded by the words United States of America et pluribus unum, and 5 cents, each element carefully designed to capture the elegance of Jefferson's home and the pride of the nation. What makes a 1964 D Mint mark Jefferson nickel in dirty condition so intriguing to collectors is the rarity and the story each imperfection tells. Coins in circulated and well-worn states often reflect decades of real-world usage, yet despite scratches and toning, a coin that retains its core design details can still command significant interest in the collector market. The combination of the D Mint mark limited mintages that year and the historical significance of the coin makes it a highly desirable piece, especially for those looking to complete a Jefferson nickel collection or acquire a piece of mid-20th century numismatic history. In today's action market, the value of a 1964 D Jefferson nickel in dirty circulated condition can range broadly depending on appeal and where, but even in well-circulated states, these coins often attract $1.6 million from discerning buyers eager to secure a coin with authentic age, patina, and historical provenance. Coins that display clear Monticello details and an identifiable mint mark are particularly sought after and have seen consistent demand at auctions and private sales. This makes the coin not just a collectible but also a tangible investment opportunity that can appreciate over time as collectors compete to add rare pieces to their collections. For collectors seeking to acquire or preserve a 1964 D Jefferson nickel, it is crucial to handle coins carefully, store them in protective holders, and avoid cleaning methods that could diminish their value. Understanding grading standards and consulting reputable dealers or auction houses can also maximize both enjoyment and investment potential. Collectors are encouraged to research provenance and mintages and to participate in numismatic communities where insights about trends and values are shared, ensuring that each acquisition adds meaningfully to their growing collection. The United States Monticello 5-cent Jefferson nickel 1964 D Mint mark in dirty circulated condition is far more than just a small piece of metal. It is a gateway into American history, a testament to numismatic artistry, and a high-demand collectible that continues to capture the attention of enthusiasts worldwide. Its enduring design, historical significance, and potential market value make it a must-have for anyone serious about coin collecting. Let the hunt continue, and may every collector find the hidden treasures that transform simple coins into timeless pieces of history. Next up, the legacy of one of the founding fathers, the 1943 Monticello 5-cent Jefferson nickel with the S Mint mark in circulated condition is not just any coin, it is a treasure sought after by collectors and enthusiasts alike. Its journey began during a pivotal time in United States history. The early 1940s were marked by the upheaval of World War II, and the Jefferson nickel series, which had started in 1938, was well established as a symbol of American currency and culture. The S Mint mark indicates that this particular coin was struck at the San Francisco Mint, a facility known for producing coins with exceptional quality and attention to detail, even in the midst of wartime production constraints. The design of the 1943 Jefferson nickel is remarkable in its simplicity and elegance. The obverse showcases Jefferson's sharp facial features and the inscriptions Liberty and I in God We Trust, which have remained consistent yet perfectly balanced over the years. The portrait captures Jefferson with a contemplative expression emphasizing intellect and leadership. The reverse side displays the iconic Monticello building, the Virginia home designed by Jefferson himself, complete with detailed columns and architectural precision that makes this nickel instantly recognizable to collectors and historians alike. Every element of this coin, from the inscriptions United States of America and E pluribus unum to the denomination 5 cents, has been meticulously crafted, creating a balance between aesthetic beauty and historical significance. Collectors are particularly drawn to the 1943 U.S Jefferson nickel due to its rarity, and the fact that surviving examples in circulated condition are relatively scarce. The circulation over nearly 80 years has naturally resulted in varying degrees of wear, yet even coins that show signs of use retain a significant portion of their appeal and value. The S mint mark adds a layer of desirability because the San Francisco Mint produced fewer nickels than Philadelphia during that era, making any surviving specimen highly prized in auctions and private sales. Numismatic experts note that the combination of age, rarity, and mint origin places this coin in a high-demand category among collectors who are constantly seeking authentic examples for their collections. In today's market, the 1943 U.S Jefferson nickel in circulated condition can command impressive prices depending on its exact grade and overall eye appeal. Coins with moderate wear that still display clear details of Jefferson's portrait and Monticello can fetch $1.8 million, while examples that are closer to uncirculated or have unique characteristics such as strong strikes or minimal blemishes may reach even higher values. Every auction and private sale highlights the growing interest in these historic coins, and collectors often monitor the market closely to ensure they acquire the best possible specimens for their investment. For collectors looking to add this rare nickel to their collection, it is essential to focus on authenticity and condition. Seek coins from reputable dealers or auction houses and pay attention to subtle details such as the clarity of the S mint mark, the sharpness of Jefferson's features, and the visibility of Monticello's architectural elements. Maintaining the coin in a protective holder to prevent further wear and consulting with numismatic experts can greatly enhance both the enjoyment and long-term value of this historic piece. A thoughtful collector understands that patience, research, and careful selection are key to securing coins that not only have monetary value but also preserve a tangible connection to the history of the United States. The 1943 Monticello 5-cent Jefferson nickel with S mint mark in circulated condition is a remarkable coin that embodies American history, artistry, and rarity. Its enduring appeal lies not just in the silver and copper alloy but in the story it tells of an era long past and the vision of Thomas Jefferson that continues to inspire collectors today. Recognize the significance of this nickel and actively seek it in the market, making it a valuable asset for both seasoned numismatists and new enthusiasts alike. Owning this coin is more than a financial investment, it is a celebration of history and a testament to the timeless allure of United States coinage. Next up, the United States Monticello 5-cent Jefferson nickel 1969 with the mint mark in extra fine condition, a coin that has captured the hearts of collectors and investors alike from the moment it was minted to its present high demand in the numismatic market. This coin is not just a piece of currency, it is a piece of history, a tangible connection to the legacy of Thomas Jefferson and the artistry of American coinage that continues to mesmerize enthusiasts and experts around the globe. The history of the Jefferson nickel is rich and layered, beginning in 1938, when the United States Mint introduced this design to replace the Buffalo nickel. The 1969 Jefferson nickel continues the Monticello reverse design, which prominently features Jefferson's iconic Virginia estate, a symbol of his lifelong contributions to American history. On the obverse, the coin bears a dignified portrait of Thomas Jefferson, capturing his vision and intellect with remarkable detail. The 1969 issue was produced at the Denver Mint, hence the D mint mark appearing clearly on the obverse side just below Jefferson's portrait, marking it as part of a specific production batch that has become highly sought after for its rarity and historical significance. Every detail of the 1969 D Jefferson nickel tells a story. Its obverse features a dignified portrait of Thomas Jefferson facing left, capturing his thoughtful expression and legacy. The inscriptions United States of America, Liberty, and I in God We Trust are sharply struck and remain clear even in circulated conditions. The reverse proudly displays Monticello with clean architectural lines and the denomination 5 cents at the base. The D mint mark is discreet yet prominent on the reverse above Monticello, highlighting its origin. Coins in extra fine condition like this one retain much of their original luster and detail, making them highly desirable among collectors who seek perfection and historical integrity. Every detail of the 1969 D Jefferson nickel reflects the precision and artistry of the United States Mint. The coin is composed of a copper-nickel alloy, giving it durability and a subtle luster that appeals to collectors. Its edges are smooth and well-defined, and the relief of Jefferson's portrait along with the Monticello building on the reverse demonstrates a careful balance of artistry and technique. Extra fine condition coins like this one exhibit only minor signs of wear, with all features remaining sharp and distinct, making it a coveted piece among seasoned collectors. Every element from the inscriptions United States of America and E Pluribus Unum to the delicate depiction of Monticello contributes to its collectible value and historical importance. The rarity of the 1969 D. Jefferson nickel in extra fine condition cannot be overstated. While millions of nickels were minted that year, only a fraction have survived with minimal wear, making them extremely desirable for collectors who seek coins that combine historical significance with pristine condition. Extra fine examples are particularly prized because they reflect the original minting quality while showing just enough signs of circulation to attest to their journey through history. Collectors recognize that acquiring such a coin is not merely an investment, but a way to preserve a piece of American heritage that will continue to grow in demand and value over time. In the current numismatic market, the 1969 D. Jefferson nickel in extra fine condition commands a substantial price, reflecting its scarcity and appeal to collectors. Prices can vary depending on subtle differences in strike and condition, with some coins reaching several $1.9 million in specialized auctions and private sales. This high market value is driven by strong demand among collectors and investors who understand the significance of owning a coin that bridges the past with present market trends, as well as its potential to appreciate in value as fewer pristine examples remain available. For collectors seeking to acquire a 1969 D. Jefferson nickel in extra fine condition, it is essential to focus on authenticity and provenance. Purchasing from reputable dealers and attending trusted coin shows ensures that the coin maintains its value and integrity. Careful handling and proper storage in protective holders preserves the coin's luster and sharp details, and monitoring market trends allows collectors to make informed decisions about the best time to buy or sell. Investing in such a rare coin is not only a financial decision, but also an opportunity to connect with a legacy that has endured through decades of American history. The United States Monticello 5-cent Jefferson nickel 1969 with the mint mark in extra fine condition represents far more than its face value. It embodies artistry, history, and rarity that continues to captivate the coin collecting community. Its exquisite details and historical significance make it a must-have for collectors and investors alike. Owning this coin is a celebration of American heritage, a tangible link to Thomas Jefferson, and a smart investment that has consistently proven to hold and increase its value over time. This remarkable nickel is a true gem in the world of numismatics and a shining example of why collectors pursue these treasures with passion and dedication. Next up, we are diving deep into one of the most fascinating coins in American numismatics, the United States Monticello 5-cent Jefferson nickel from 1946 with a D mint mark. This is not just any nickel, but a piece of history that carries the spirit of post-war America and thrills collectors around the world. In the aftermath of World War II, the United States Mint returned to regular coinage production, and the 1946 Jefferson nickel emerged as a symbol of peace and prosperity. With 75% copper and 25% nickel composition, it marked the end of the wartime silver alloy and ushered in a new era of coinage. The Denver Mint struck over 45 million of these coins, and each one bears the iconic D Mint mark to the right of the Monticello building. On the reverse, this small letter tells a big story about where this coin was made and why it captures the imagination of collectors everywhere. Every feature of the 1946 D Jefferson nickel is packed with significance. On the obverse, you will see the dignified portrait of Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States, his profile looking confidently to the left. The words "I in God We Trust" and "Liberty" line the edges, reminding us of enduring American values. On the reverse, the magnificent Jefferson Monticello home sits proudly with the words "United States of America" and 5 cents framing it beautifully. The mint mark D sits just to the right of Monticello, a tiny yet powerful reminder of its origin. Collectors today crave these coins because even in circulated condition they are living relics of history. Many circulated 1946 D nickels still show the wear from decades of everyday use, and yet they retain undeniable charm. What makes certain examples especially desirable in today's market are well-struck details and the elusive full steps designation, where the steps of Monticello are fully defined. This level of detail in older coins is highly sought after, and collectors are willing to pay premiums for examples that exhibit it. In recent auctions, top-quality specimens with full steps and high grades have sold for incredible sums, showing just how vibrant the demand remains. Talking about current market value in dollars, the story gets even more exciting. While typical circulated 1940-60 Jefferson nickels might sell for modest sums, the real action happens when condition and demand collide on online markets and auctions. Circulated examples often bring more than their face value, and excellent higher-grade coins can go for significant money depending on collectors' interest. Price records show that extremely well-preserved examples, especially with full steps, have fetched $1.3 million at auction, with some extraordinary pieces selling for over $8,000, showcasing the appetite collectors have for premium examples. This kind of market demand tells us that even a circulated 1940-60 Jefferson nickel can be a gateway to impressive returns for savvy collectors. For collectors looking to add a 1940-60 Jefferson nickel to their collection, there are a few tips that can help you make smart decisions. First, always inspect the coin carefully for the mint mark and check the clarity of details, especially around Monticello. The stronger the strike and the more defined the features, the more collectible the coin tends to be. Next, if you find signs of the coveted full steps designation, that could significantly elevate its value. Finally, connecting with reputable dealers and using auction history as a guide will ensure you understand the true dollar value of your coin and make choices that align with current market trends. These tips will help both new and seasoned collectors navigate this exciting niche with confidence. The 1940-60 Jefferson nickel is far more than a 5-cent piece. It is a living piece of American history, a canvas of artistry, and a sought-after gem in the coin collecting world. Its story from post-war production to modern market demand reflects the enduring fascination collectors have with coins that speak to our shared past, whether found in a jar of old coins or showcased in a prized collection. The 1946 Jefferson nickel continues to shine in the spotlight of numismatic passion, and dollar value continues to climb as collectors recognize its beauty and significance. Next up, the United States Monticello 5-cent Jefferson nickel 1972 with the mint mark is a true treasure for coin collectors and enthusiasts who seek both historical significance and market value. Imagine holding in your hand a small yet powerful piece of American history, a coin that has quietly circulated for decades yet carries the story of a nation and the legacy of one of its greatest founding fathers, Thomas Jefferson. The 1972 Jefferson nickel represents a period when coinage was transitioning in design and production, and collectors today are drawn to its unique charm and enduring appeal. The history of the Jefferson nickel is fascinating and rich with American heritage. First introduced in 1938 to replace the Buffalo nickel, the Jefferson nickel was designed by Felix Schlag and featured the portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and the iconic Monticello estate on the reverse. This 1972 version, minted in Denver, marked a period where Jefferson's image had become a symbol of stability and pride in U.S. coinage. It is remarkable to consider that this coin has been part of everyday life, circulating through pockets, wallets, and cash registers, yet now it has emerged as a sought-after collectible that tells the story of generations of Americans. The unique features of the 1972 Jefferson nickel make it highly appealing to collectors. The obverse of the coin proudly displays the dignified profile of Thomas Jefferson, his thoughtful gaze capturing both his intellect and his role as a visionary leader. The inscription of Liberty and the year 1972 add to its historical context, while the D mint mark denotes its origin from the Denver Mint, providing an extra layer of rarity for numismatists. The reverse of the coin is equally captivating, showcasing Monticello, the elegant estate designed by Jefferson himself. Its detailed architectural depiction and the inscription E pluribus unum reflect the artistry and craftsmanship that went into U.S. coinage during this period. The nickel is composed of a cupronickel alloy, providing durability while retaining a subtle shine even after years of circulation. Rarity and condition are crucial factors driving the demand for the 1972 Jefferson nickel. Circulated examples are harder to find in well-preserved condition, which makes coins with minimal wear and clear details highly desirable. Collectors often search for coins with sharp relief and intact edges, and those that exhibit pleasing toning and luster are considered premium pieces. The market recognizes that these circulated coins are tangible links to history, and the scarcity of high-quality specimens increases their value significantly. Every coin has its own journey and story, adding to the intrigue and excitement when discovering one in the wild. The current market value of a 1972 Jefferson nickel in circulated condition can vary depending on the level of wear, but many coins in good to very fine condition can command notable prices, often reaching $1.5 million value. Rare examples with exceptional preservation can sell for even higher amounts in online auctions or at numismatic shows. The coin's value is not only monetary but also cultural, as it embodies the story of American coinage and the lasting legacy of Thomas Jefferson. Collectors and investors alike recognize its potential for appreciation in value over time. For collectors interested in acquiring a 1972 Jefferson nickel, it is important to focus on authenticity and quality. Seek reputable dealers and auction houses and pay attention to the coin's details, including the clarity of Jefferson's portrait, the visibility of the mint mark, and the overall condition of the surface. Storing the coin properly in protective holders and avoiding excessive handling preserves its value and ensures it remains a prized piece of any collection. Engaging with the numismatic community and attending coin shows can also provide opportunities to learn about the coin's history and connect with fellow enthusiasts who share a passion for Jefferson nickels. The United States Monticello 5-cent Jefferson nickel 1972 with the mint mark in circulated condition is a remarkable collectible that combines historical significance with market appeal. It is a coin that invites collectors to hold a piece of history in their hands, appreciate the artistry and craftsmanship of U.S. coinage, and enjoy the thrill of owning a rare and valuable item. Its enduring popularity and high demand in the market reflect the timeless fascination with Thomas Jefferson and the stories that coins can tell, making it an essential addition to any serious collection. Next up, the United States Monticello 5-cent Jefferson nickel 2014 with the mint mark is not just a coin, it is a small tangible piece of history that speaks volumes about the era it was minted in. The design, the craftsmanship, and the subtle details of this coin tell a story that every collector dreams of discovering and possessing. Today we delve deep into the fascinating world of this remarkable coin, exploring its history, unique features, rarity, collector appeal, and current market value in dollars, so that every enthusiast can appreciate why it is considered a prized possession in numismatic circles. The history of the Jefferson nickel begins long before the year 2014, when the United States Mint decided to commemorate the legacy of Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States and the principal author of the Declaration of Independence. The Monticello design first appeared in 1938, when Felix Schlag won a national competition to design the nickel, and since then it has remained a symbol of American heritage. The coin features the iconic image of Monticello Jefferson's home in Virginia, which not only reflects his architectural tastes but also symbolizes the principles of democracy, education, and intellectual pursuit that Jefferson held dear. The 2014 Jefferson nickel with the D mint mark represents coins produced at the Denver Mint, which is renowned for its precision and quality control, ensuring that every coin struck carries the hallmark of excellence. The 2014 Jefferson nickel D mint mark in fine condition is unique in several ways, and for collectors the details matter immensely. The obverse of the coin features the left-facing profile of Thomas Jefferson, a finely sculpted representation that captures both the dignity and intellect of the man. He is shown in a calm and contemplative pose, and the inscriptions around the rim include the words "Liberty, in God We Trust," and the year 2014. These inscriptions are more than decorative, they are part of the story of American values and ideals, and they anchor the coin in a specific historical and cultural context. The reverse showcases Monticello, the home that Jefferson designed and built, reflecting neoclassical architectural elegance with meticulous details from the columns and windows to the rooftop. The inscription "United States of America et pluribus unum" and the denomination 5 cents complete the design, making it instantly recognizable to collectors and enthusiasts alike. What makes this particular coin in fine condition highly desirable is not just the design but its condition and the subtle characteristics that come with careful circulation. The fine condition indicates that the coin has seen limited handling and while retaining much of its original detail, which is crucial for collectors who seek coins that have survived the passage of time without losing their charm. The 2014 D mint mark nickel falls into a period where mintages were substantial, but finding examples in fine condition with clean surfaces, sharp details, and minimal contact marks elevates its status in the market. For a collector, the appeal of this coin lies in the balance between historical significance, aesthetic quality, and rarity. The rarity of the 2014 Jefferson nickel D mint mark is nuanced because while the coin was produced in large numbers, the availability of coins in fine condition is a different story. The United States Mint produces millions of coins annually, but factors such as handling, circulation patterns, and the choices of recipients impact which coins survive in collectible condition. The D mint mark adds an additional layer of interest as coins from the Denver Mint are often sought after by collectors who specialize in tracking variations across mint locations. The 2014 edition represents the continuation of a long-standing design, and any coin that has retained its fine condition is a testament to careful preservation and makes a compelling addition to any collection. Collectors often seek out coins that not only have historical significance but also offer the visual appeal and tactile satisfaction of a well-preserved specimen. In the current numismatic market, the 2014 Jefferson nickel D mint mark in fine condition commands attention among collectors and enthusiasts alike. The market value fluctuates depending on demand, condition, and provenance, but coins in fine condition have consistently demonstrated strong performance at auction and in private sales, while common circulation strikes from 2014 may trade for face value. The coins that have been carefully preserved and graded in fine condition attract premiums, and savvy collectors understand that securing a coin today may yield both personal satisfaction and potential financial appreciation over time. Market observations suggest that coins from this period with minimal wear, clean surfaces, and clear mint marks can fetch $1.2 million, values that are significantly higher than face value, reflecting their desirability in collector communities. The Jefferson nickel in this state is not merely a coin, it is a sought-after collectible that embodies a connection to the American past while presenting a tangible opportunity for collectors to enhance their portfolios. For collectors looking to acquire or preserve the 2014 Jefferson nickel D mint mark, there are several considerations that can maximize value and satisfaction. First, handling should be minimized and coins should be stored in protective holders to prevent exposure to air, moisture, and contaminants that can degrade surfaces over time. Maintaining coins in optimal conditions ensures that their visual appeal remains intact and that they retain their value for future transactions or display. Display options range from specialized coin albums to individual capsules and holders designed to offer both protection and visibility. Second, understanding market trends and current valuations is crucial. Collectors who monitor auction results, dealer listings, and numismatic publications can make informed decisions about when and how to acquire coins. Third, provenance and authenticity are key elements. Collectors should seek coins from reputable sources and, when possible, obtain grading certifications that verify the condition and authenticity of the coin. These steps not only protect the investment, but also add credibility and prestige to a collection.